Hello, hi, welcome back. The other day I made these steampunk inspired paperclip flag to slip into a journal, and I did really like the steampunk style. They worked out really well, and I thought a future journal could be steampunk themed rather than put these randomly into a journal I already have. I think in the future, or in the near future, I will make a specifically themed steampunk journal so that I could include these paper clips and also these little envelopes. So I've already made two of the little mini envelopes. Again, a steampunk style for the future steampunk journal. So let's make, I've made these two and let's make these two together. So it's the papers I have used are Stamperia, Sir Vagabond and Lady Vagabond. The future journal, I'll just give you a peek, will be made using some tea or coffee dyed papers and some papers from this Clockwise by Stamperia, which is sort of steampunky themed, all clocks and cogs and bits and bobs. So we'll make quite a lot of bits for it over the next few weeks, I think, now and then. So to start us off, I just I've been tearing some paper from, I'll get rid of that white border and get it into a nice point, from the Stamperia paper pad. Is that a bit too big? A little bit too big. So we can get this piece here, we'll put just to make it different, and we can now use this blue piece down the bottom. Like that. Okay, I think that'll be enough paper. Yep. And maybe another piece for here. I've got this random piece. Take a bit off that. And get rid of that. Doesn't matter if they overlap. Right, we'll go with that. So let's get these stuck down. I have my magazine here and my glue stick. So first step, just to get the envelopes covered in the paper that you like. You could use just any book page or music paper, or I've made these before with a toadstool theme, a mushroom theme rather. Well, toadstools, mushrooms, same thing, isn't it? Or and I've also, I think, had a butterfly theme for these mini envelopes. I love these mini envelopes. They're just great to decorate. And this piece. And we'll just do two at a time rather than do one and then another one, so that when we get our stamps out, we can be inky on both. So there we are. Now I've got all these pieces cut from the paper pad, so we can put "follow your inner compass" and "not all those who wander are lost." So we'll maybe place that there like that, and we can use maybe this big compassy thing maybe in behind there, and one for this one. There's one here. Maybe there for that one. Okay. And some washi. Yes, some washi first, because we'll put that in the background. I love to tear this wide washi. Put little strips on, and even little tiny strips like that make a difference. The tiniest wee piece, just to balance that bit out. Put that there. See how that makes a difference? Just a tiny little bit. And this time we'll do it up and down, vertically. Oh, there we are. And one more piece. Put this one across the way in the corner there. Oh, everything flying everywhere. There we are. That's the washi on. Now let's get some stamping. This Cogs from Stampers Anonymous, Mini Blueprints 3. And I'm not going to bother with an acrylic block. I'm just going to dab it on and then get my magazine in. Let's just do that. There we are. And same again. You see what I'm doing? Am I off? And up here. There. So just randomly. Let's move all these wee bits out the way now. So we've got that for that and that for that. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of colour to these stamps. We might cover it up with something, but at least we've got a bit of colour on them. See the edge. There we are. And this one. Just roughly. There we are. Round here. Why not? There. Look how it's building up already. Pretty good. Right, let's just move that inky one over there. And what else do we have? We've still got this and this. And see how you're covering up, but you can still see the stamping. I think it's maybe time to maybe add something else. I think we'll put that further down the corner. That's better. And then we'll use something else. What other little bits have we got? Just layer it up a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here's a little key mechanically hinge. Maybe put that down there. Right, let's get all that stuck on. I think this glue stick is nearly done. And then once things are stuck down, I think I'm going to need another glue stick. Oh, a big giant one this time, a new one. And once these are stuck, we'll stitch round the edge. Makes a difference, adding a little bit of machine stitching. So I hope everyone is well. Welcome, new subscribers and old subscribers. Don't want to call you old. Existing. People that are already here. Oh. I haven't put a video on for a couple of days because we've been enjoying the good weather here. You've got to enjoy it while it's here, because sometimes it's not here that often. So we were at the beach yesterday. We were at Troon. It was lovely. We had an ice cream cone down at the front on the promenade. There was people with kites. It was good fun to watch. And then we met people that had 2 greyhounds. People with greyhounds always, it's a rule, you've always got to stop and talk to the other people with greyhounds. That's just the way of it. And you've got to let the greyhounds talk to each other. And Millie's very good. But I think if it's a boy greyhound and we're not interested in her, she does take the huff a little bit. She's a little bit of a girl, I think. Right, I think that's everything for sticking. Let's now do this little postage stamp. This stamp was actually free with a magazine, so I don't know where you would get one, but I think if you just searched postage stamp or watermark, post office, I don't know, Royal Mail stamp, you would get one. There. That's what makes it look more like an envelope. Now, what else do we need to do? That's not the lid for that. Although, why is that not fit that? This is a completely different size. Right, let's ink around the edges. I've got my little Agent Blue Versamagic, which is nearly dry, but just enough to give it a little bloom of blue around the back. Of course, the back might get stuck on, or it might just get clipped on to the page, depending on what's happening at the time with that page in the future. Who knows what might become of them. These mini envelopes are just from Amazon. They're just search for mini envelope or mini vintage envelopes and you'll get them. A big pack of them. Quite handy. I do have an envelope maker, but I do quite like these. Right, okay, so I think a little stitch round and I'll be back in a sec. So there we are. 2 flicks of a lamb's tail and we're round the edge there really quickly. And I quite like a little bit of thread left hanging. So now I have 4 steampunk inspired mini envelopes to go along with my 4 paperclip flags. So yeah, I'm really pleased with how these have turned out. And so thanks for joining me today, and if you've enjoyed this video, a thumbs up, much appreciated, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.